one of the major events, college events, and I have all the students there. If they know I've been meeting you, they'd be very happy to. And I hope they do well, because today's the finals. They won all the plays. Now I do hope that they make it to the dances, and I'm sure you'll be an inspiration. But thank you so much. And I was reading all about your organization, and sir, I must tell you both, you and your wife, congratulations. It's not just looking after every child, but I think education for every child. And one of the things we do at our new schools, because the infrastructure there is really very good, one of the things we are doing is for 3 days, we completely close our colleges down. We have a College of Design, College of Communication, College of Management, and College of Entrepreneurship. And we close the entire 250,000 square feet down and keep it only for municipal school children who come in and who are then oriented by the college students. The major objective of that being that in the class 8, 9 and 10 in the municipal schools, the students lose their motivation to continue, and the dropout rates are highest after that. And we want them, our students, to infuse that energy, the enthusiasm in them, that college is fun, that you should not drop out, that you should complete. And we've been able to succeed. I have a young girl with me who's doing her master's now with us, and her mother sweeps the streets of Mumbai. And when I told her we can get her a better job in the college, would you like me to do that? And she said, no ma'am, I'm very proud of my mother. If she, by sweeping those streets, has brought me here where I am doing a master's at our school, Masters in Management and Entrepreneurship, I'm very proud of her. I want her to continue what she's doing. I think, as I told, that this really, the NGOs really are creating the heart of India. And thank you for doing doing that. Please, I'll always be available for you. We've got a great institution, great young students, and we'd love to be a part of any support that we can give you. And we'd love to welcome you anytime, always. I've had some very amazing young students who've become stars from HR College. Karan Johar had Ranbir Kapoor, who would never attend, and one day I told him, if you don't come to class, I'll make you run the elevator. And actually he ran the lift for 8 hours, and all the peons said, "Arey lift kharab ho jayegi." I said, "Nahi, ek baar jab film ka hero banega, to tum line mein khade rahoge uski." So it's great to have you all. Lovely. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, Induji. And it's really an offer we're going to take up. In fact, as I go into my little presentation about CSA, we'll begin to understand why we come and talk to you. Okay, so welcome. CSA, as you know, stands for Catalysts of Social Action. And when we started, the thought was around children that don't have parental care. They may be orphans, they may be abandoned children, they may be lost children, or they may even be children who have parents but who are unable to take care of them. And we felt that adoption is, of course, the best way wherever it's possible, because it provides such a complete solution, such a win-win solution. We ourselves are adoptive parents, so we know that it's more receiving than giving. So it's such a wonderful solution. But where adoption is not possible, then children should be brought up in well-run child homes. Children homes can actually be a place where children can be nurtured, they can be looked after, you can give them good education, good life skills, and make sure that they actually become contributing members of society. Right? So all the way till they have become, got into a livelihood and become adults who can live on their own. Now, I'm going to give you, I'm not going to spend too much time, so I'm going to give you just two things to think about for today. The first is that if we look at adoptions, I wonder how many of you know that the number of adoptions are less than 5,000 in our country. And a number that's been pretty stagnant over the last 7 or 8 years. Right? And the second thing you might not know about adoption is that if children are in orphanages, the chances are that they'll never be considered for adoption. Because orphanages are not licensed to do adoption. And their whole thinking process is not aligned towards placing a child with a family. The third fact about adoption is that there's a big demand for children that are less than 2 years old. Okay? But there are lots of children which are more than 2 years old and which are looking for parents. Okay? So when you put this together, I think we all have to agree that somewhere, we need to change our mindset. Right? Somewhere there needs to be a more fundamental approach towards looking at adoption. And really today's theme is the eternal bond, right? So, which is the bond that is most dear to you? The bond that holds you from life, from the beginning of life till the end. That holds you through good times and bad times. The ones that's most precious to you. I'm sure all of you will turn around and say, the family. So, if we can give a family to a child, just think of what we would have achieved for that individual child. So really, and where adoption is not possible, I was saying that we must improve the quality of care in the child homes. Right now, CSA is working with about 64 child homes in 4 states, 3,400 children. And we look at everything, starting with the basics, health, hygiene, nutrition, day-to-day essentials, living conditions. And then we move on to looking at education, life skills, vocational skills, right? So that it becomes a good and a nurturing environment for these children. Okay. This is very much possible. There are lots of good-hearted people who have started child homes across the country. There are close to 9,600 child homes. But what they are lacking is, in some cases, a bit of funding. In some cases, it's the expertise, processes, linkages, etc. So those are the gaps that we as CSA are trying to fill so that we can leverage our knowledge, our expertise, and whatever funds we raise to create a multiplier effect as far as that whole ecosystem is concerned. Okay, now I want to give you the second thought for the day. And that is, do you think that family bond, that eternal bond, is not required when you are 18 years? You know, our daughter turns 18 this year. You know, and I look at her and I feel this is the time she requires the maximum support from us. The next few years will be the really critical years in her life. Right? And unfortunately, in orphanages, in child homes, once somebody turns 18, they are not able